What the was that?
WTF. So, since we're in the middle of the NFL season right now, I figured we should probably do a WTF that actually relates to football. And there's no bigger fan of football like me and OnlyFans models. So, in today's WTF, we're actually going to go all the way to Las Vegas, where we actually have a game between the Raiders and the Jets, who's being attended by an OnlyFans model by the name of Danny Banks. Now, Danny Banks is such a exuberant fan, I'll use that word, that while she was in the stadium supporting the Raiders, her team, she decided to show her fandom by pulling out her boobs, or flashing her boobs. I guess that's the best way to say it. Now, I'm sure the people around her and the Raiders themselves out on the field probably had no problem with this. I wouldn't have a problem with it. But unfortunately, the staff people did have a problem with it, and she was ejected from the game. Now, normally in a WTF, I would just show a clip to the video and put a link to her OnlyFans, and we'd probably wrap it up right there. But in my research for this video, #research, I noticed on her Instagram that a couple of weeks ago, she was a Lions fan. Now, you may be sitting there thinking, like, you know, why does that matter? I mean, she probably bandwagons for fans to kind of see her dressed up in outfits. And then she goes to games and no big deal. Well, I care because I'm a Lions fan. And God damn it, the Lions right now are 3rd in the NFL and we're 7-2. She went to a Raiders game and she flashed her boobs for the Raiders, for a 5-5 team. A 5-5 team that was actually 4-5 before they beat the lowly Jets. How dare you, ma'am? You take your behind to Detroit and you go flash those biggies for the people out there in Detroit, for Lions fans, like you're supposed to. Now, I also, too, in my research to this, #research, I did notice that Ms. Banks was not new to making headlines. It was kind of a sad story because there was an incident back in 2019 where during a stream, she was actually a victim of a robbery. And when I mean during a stream, I actually mean naked during a stream. Somebody broke into her house and held her at gunpoint. And well, it said they were during a robbery, but they didn't leave with anything. So in 2019, it was probably before we really started to do WTF, because I was like, how did I miss out on that story? But either way, I hope Miss Banks is okay, and I hope that she does go and visit Detroit, because we do have a big game coming up in Chicago, ma'am. You can definitely come and show up for that. It's in Detroit, it's in the stadium. You won't be cold. You can just pull them out whenever you're ready. All right, so that's all I got for this particular story. If this is the first time on the channel, I always ask, why'd you start with WTF? We have other videos that we do on the channel way better than this, not just that I do here on WTF. Make sure you subscribe as well as click the notification button so that way you're aware of all the other videos when they do release. Also, too, if you want to help the channel get better, make sure you go to one of the links for Patreon or even go buy some merch so that way we can get better and do more important stuff. All right, so with that being said, you guys take care.
Real quick, if you're still here, because we do these into the video little blooper things. If you're still here, look down. There's a link here for Patreon. If you guys like the show, please give us money. Give us money. We'll take a penny. We'll take a nickel. We'll take a dime. We'll take $1. We have some stuff on there that we're giving away on Patreon if you do contribute, because trust me, we need help. We need help. We want to buy new equipment, and we need an editor. Somebody who doesn't have to stay up in the middle of the night. Or they don't have to stay up in the middle, but I won't have to do it. So please, down, patreon.com/thegoods. It's in the link. Please do it. We appreciate it. Top flight.